Hello and welcome back to our Giana Sisters Twisted Dreams playthrough. This is World 3.8. Actually is probably a little bit more complicated than the previous one. I would definitely say that there is some definitely is another one of those where the save points are a little wide. It's not terrible, but it definitely leads to some sections where you could get a little frustrated just simply because you're seeing the same spot over and over again for 30 or 40 seconds, and that it's not terrible, but it can definitely get frustrating a little bit, especially if you don't quite make it to the next checkpoint, especially if you see it and it's one where the spacing is pretty wide. There's a couple sections like this one where your timing has to be kind of really good, and like I said on that last level, you get that problem that you can't necessarily mess up. Because if you mess up, you're going to end up... Oh, the water comes up. So you mess up and the water's already up there. And so you kind of end up having to rush through, and as I said before, rushing in a precision game, not always a good thing. It's not terrible in this one, again. I don't really think that they've completely made any mechanic in this game terrible. I think there's some sections where the checkpoints are questionable. But nothing so that you wouldn't actually be able to do the game itself. One thing I will say on this one is if you actually jump and let yourself go down a little bit, it makes it easier to dodge into the next set. That's really good for the sets of two, because basically you hit that and you come up. And by doing it that way, you can kind of be a little bit safer, or you can be crazy like that. And it doesn't help tremendously, but it does help a little bit. I kind of saw that coming as soon as I did. There's a better way to do that again. I wasn't really doing the optimal way to do that. I was kind of trying to cheese it a little. Get through it a little bit quicker that way. So, normally, what you would want to do is just let them launch up there. Alright. Yeah, I like that one better. Looks better with your spinning. In my opinion. So, hopefully we don't lose too many lives here. That will be a large degree of me trying not to do this too quickly. Oops. Oh yes, dodge everything and then hit the non-moving object. Sometimes I'm slick. That was not one of those times. So we do kind of go back to that same sort of style that I was talking about before, where a lot of times you end up feeling like there's only one way through, and in this one there really kind of is, in particular in a few sequences, only one way through. It's not terrible, but it definitely, again, kind of changes the pacing and the way the game has played out from the beginning. In the beginning levels, you get a little more freedom of choice on how you're going to approach things and which way you're going to go. And towards these last couple levels, you get I would like to say a little less, but you actually get a lot less choice. It's still not bad, but it's certainly not. Just found out about that today. Yay, crystal! Alright. Not so bad so far. This is the... I gotta remember how to do this one, because this one was a little weird in looks. You don't go that way. I can guarantee that. Ah, no. That was terrible. Just terrible. Up here, we have to go down. There's nothing up there. I've looked. Ow. Alright, here we go. And you do have to time the... Time this next part right is to watch so that there's no pumpkin heading there at the time you go. And if you're lucky, oh, you don't get crushed. Also, if you're lucky, you don't get hit by that thing. Alright. Oh, hello. Oh, that was bad timing on my part. Hopefully, that'll be the last of the bad timing. I doubt it. I'm good at bad timing. Alright. Get a couple of these. Think... Is there something back there? Kind of looked like there was something back there. Just go here. Nope. There is nothing back there. At least not that I can tell. Still haven't found everything on the level. Which again is not nearly as frustrating as one might think it is. And I say it's not really frustrating because at that point you kind of have to go, well, you know, it's... Oh, man. Oh, hold on. There we go. So what... This is another one of those weird ones. If I can, I'll destroy, like, one piece of wall. There is one little interesting bit here, and that is, we're going to get the question mark first. And then we're going to go over here. Okay. And the reason for going over here is save spot. By going to that save spot, I can save myself a world of annoyance over in this area. Because you kind of have to go through here like... if you do it perfectly, you're only going to have to go through here once. But I have not managed to go through there once. We'll go back for them. Just the one shot. If I don't get them in the shot, they can wait for another trip. We'll go across this way. Oh. Alright. Ooh. Oh, we're gonna die. Oh well. Oh no. Well, I guess it's better than dying. Not quite what I was looking for. I'm not dead. That works. Hello. Platform. Come back. So yeah, you can do that sequence in one shot. It is kind of a pain to do in one shot, but it's not that bad. Probably my only thing there would be, I would really like to see the checkpoints are a little far apart. And I'd kind of like to see those a little closer together in some of the areas. Because some of it, especially the first time you go through, there's just no way you're going to know what you're doing. Certainly not well enough to get through the first time. So it can get, especially like this is a good, one of the... Oh, yeah. That's one of the sequences I was going to say. I have a lot of trouble with that sequence. And the reason is just it's definitely one of the harder sequences so far. You should not let the thing slam you into the roof. Probably not the way to play that part. See, like, if they had a save spot here, this next part would be a whole lot easier and a whole lot more, less frustrating. I'm not even going to say easier, because it would just be less frustrating. Alright. Not too bad so far, I don't think. Always wait for the double boulders on that section, if you were wondering. If you wait for the double boulders, then you have enough time to float across with the blonde, cute sister. And then just wait for them again. And again, it's just one of those where it's not bad, but some of the level checkpoints being a little bit far apart can kind of make things not as easy. I shouldn't say not as easy, just not quite as oh, that's not a good idea. Oh! I need to be a little farther forward for that. Once you get that, though, running through here afterwards is not so bad. Yep, there it is. Alright. Should probably collect those gems while I'm here, so I don't have to come back. So, yeah, it's very nice level design. Like I said, I just wish there was just... Yay, I'm trapped. Okay. That's that area. Wait till these goes by. I like those. This area, the first time you go into it, is really obnoxious. Cool mechanic, but it... I don't know, maybe it was just me. It took me a few minutes to get the orientation that I wanted to, and weirdly enough, one of those little propellers was out of place the first time I went through here, so I was like super baffled. Like, what do I do? And it turned out that... Oh! Oh! Alright, let's get to the checkpoint. Ah, okay, there we go. Do they respawn? Unfortunately. I'm gonna guess no. Well, the crystals that I'll be missing are up there. You get up on top of that one and you jump to that one, and then there's a third one and it's on top of the third one. Because they don't respawn. Now we know. And knowing is half the battle. And the other half is lasers. Oh, there. I was waiting for the skull to jump that doesn't exist. Maybe we just bypass all of you. Oh, because I can't bypass all of you. No! That didn't work out very well. Aha! But that did. So there's the other crystals. So, no, nothing falls down there. Alright. Actually, like the punk one's music better, but I like the ability of the blonde one better. For some reason my brain says, no, that should be the same. You should like the same one. Yeah, go away. Alright, okay. Nope, nothing over there. Alright, well that should take care of that level, and I thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you had a good time, and hopefully I didn't get too many lost lives. Still feels like I just got 10 or something. 10. It's like the magic number for the last couple levels. Alright, thank you for watching, and hopefully you'll come back for the next one, and have a great day, everyone.